next guest, one of the best reasons to stay home on Saturday night. He's the anchor of Weekend Update on Saturday nights on NBC Saturday Night Live. Very funny comedian, old friend, Mr. Norm Macdonald. Hey, thanks for flying out for this. Good flight?
Oh, yeah, it was fun. Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank
You're
you.
47.
47.
That's great. You look like you're 25 or something.
Yeah, I look like I'm 25, but you got the job. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, I went on the airplane, you know, and I'm getting recognized now, you know?
That's great.
Not as much as a real famous guy, but like halfway between like a real famous guy and a guy that's not famous at all.
Yeah, that would make sense, sure.
So, like when I was flying in, a weird thing happened. Like, I sat down on the plane. You know how they get you to sit beside a stranger, another guy, you know? Right. So I'm sitting beside this guy, and the guy goes, hey, man, I really like you on the show on Saturday Night Live, Bob. He calls me Bob. And so I go, hey, thanks a lot, you know? And he goes, yeah, I like when you do Dole, you know, Bob, you know? And I go, thanks, you know? And I figure, what the hell, Bob? That's a name like any other, you know?
Good name, fine.
Yeah, it's all right. So I go, I'll just go along with the guy. So he keeps calling me Bob and everything. And then this other character, later on in the flight, about 2 hours into the flight, he comes out of the bathroom, you know? He was in the bathroom.
Yeah, right.
So he comes out, and he's walking down. Suddenly he sees me, you know, he recognizes me. And he goes, hey, you're that guy from Saturday Night Live, right? And I go, yeah. And he goes, what's your name? What's your name? And I go, it's Bob. My name is Bob, right? So then the guy goes, yeah, Bob. He goes, Bob what? What's your last name? So then I was going to say Macdonald, Bob. Then I thought maybe it'll like trigger something in the guy's mind, you know, and he'll remember my actual name.
Right.
Maybe by saying Bob Macdonald, he'll go, no, it's Norm Macdonald. Right?
Yeah, well, sure.
Then the other guy will go, what? What? I thought you were Bob. Right? So I'm thinking quick, you know, this is all going on in my head quick.
Snap, yeah. So
I immediately realized I can't say McDonald, so I'm trying to think of another name. I have to say, you can't wait like 5 minutes, you know? right. You can't ponder it, go, what's my last name? Wow. That's an interesting question. You have to immediately say something. So I said, Bob Kendall. Like that? Because I used to have a teacher, Mr. Kendall.
Right. Oh, very clever. Yeah. Very clever.
So I said, Bob Kendall. So then the guy goes, yeah, Bob Kendall. Yeah, Bob Kendall. Made like a face like that.
Do you ever do this when I'm on a plane once, and I sit down, and I'm sitting next to a guy, and he doesn't recognize. This is like before I was doing this. I like guest hosted like 3 times.
Yeah.
And someone passes by and goes, hey, how you doing? I enjoy work. Nice to see you. I go, oh, and the guy says to me, oh, what are you, an athlete or something like that? I go, no, I'm not an athlete. I said, I'm a comedian. You know, I guest hosted Tonight Show when Johnny's not there. And then he says, I watch your show every night. I've never seen you. Well, now I have to go find that. Now I have to go find the guy and bring him back to prove that it was really me on the show. But how you doing? Everything okay at your house? Everything good?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm having a little trouble. I have a cat, you know?
You have a cat? I didn't know you were a big cat lover. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't love them, but I have one.
Yeah. Well, I don't understand that.
I keep it at a platonic level.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
But I have a cat, my friend Steve Corrin, you know, who's a great man.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. He was living in New York City when I was living there, and he was my buddy. And then he left. He went to L.A., you know, Los Angeles. How would you not know that?
Yeah.
And he's working on the Seinfeld show now. So he goes, hey, Norm, I'll give you my cat free. You know, so I'm always looking for a good deal, you know?
Yeah, free.
A free cat. So I get this cat. So then, like a couple weeks later, he has a heart attack.
The cat?
Yeah. Have you ever heard of such a thing?
No, but...
I know. Wow. Who would know a cat could even have a heart attack? It's crazy.
So what happened?
I came home, and I go, okay. And I walk through my door, you know, into my apartment, and there's the cat, and he's got like foam coming out of his mouth, and he's going like... and there's foam and everything, and he's like crazy, you know, he's acting like a crazy cat.
Right.
And so, like, I'm scared. I don't want to go near him because I can tell, like, he's delirious and maybe, I don't know.
Sure, yeah.
You don't know.
Anything could happen.
Yeah, he could think I was a mouse or something, you know, and like bite me. So I go, I got to do something, man. My cat, something's wrong with him, you know. He's not supposed to be doing this. So quickly, I think quick, you know. Yeah. I grab the phone, I phone 911, you know.
911.
And it turns out they don't want to hear about a cat.
No,
that's only for people, you know. They said that to me. They go, this is for people. So I said, all right, I don't know what to do. What's the cat number? They go, just get off the phone. You know, they got to keep the lines free. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to. Yeah. So I don't know what to do. So my neighbor, you know, Bill.
Right.
Yeah. You know, it doesn't matter what his name is, but his name is Bill. So I knock on his door. Bill. He's not home. Some other guy's there. You know, I don't know what the hell was going on there. But the other guy comes. I don't ask questions, you know.
No, get involved.
So I say, listen, I don't know who you are. I don't know what you're doing at Bill's place, but my cat is in deep trouble, you know. He's going, and he's got stuff coming out. So the guy goes, we got to get him to a hospital, you know. So I go, look, I just phoned 911. I'm sure they don't want to see a cat at a hospital either. He goes, no, there's animal hospitals, you know. So he took me to this, it's a place called an animal hospital. I swear to God, they actually have these. You can bring your cat there. Do you have a cat?
Yeah, I know an animal hospital. I have them all over the place. Quite common, but yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So I bring my cat in and I go, Doc. There's a doc there, you know.
Right.
They have doctors.
For cats.
Yeah, they have cat doctors. So I go, listen, Doc, my cat, something. So they take him away, you know, and I'm sitting like they have a waiting room. It's exactly like a real place, except it's ridiculous, you know. So everyone's sitting around, they're worried, you know. Oh, I hope my dog is all right, you know. So I go, so the guy brings me in the office and he goes, listen, he goes, you know, your cat is at a heart attack. So I go, come on, my cat didn't have a heart attack. And he goes, no, seriously. And I go, well, how could a cat have a heart attack? He goes, oh, many different things. He goes, diet, stress, you know. Like, how the hell could a cat have stress, you know? That's not true. This guy's just making up stuff, you know?
You think he's making up stuff?
Well, no, my cat has a big promotion coming up. He's got all worried, you know.
You're worried about it.
And, so I said to the guy, okay, I go, fair enough, I'll go along with it. He goes, now, he says, I'll let you visit with your cat. They have a visiting time. This is the oddest part of the whole thing. Yeah. They take you in a room, and then they bring your cat in, and he's all drugged up. They got him drugged. And they put him on like a gurney, and he's like standing there like this. And then the guy says, okay. He says, you only have 30 minutes to talk to your cat. So he leaves. You're in a room with a cat for like 30 minutes. It's like crazy. So then after like 5 minutes, you go, I got a life to get back to here. You know? I can't talk to a cat.
Well, Norm, very funny stuff.
He's a good man.
So you guys are back in a couple of weeks again? You're off?
We're back in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
We're off this week, and then we're back in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah, there you go. Norm Macdonald, thank you, Norm. We're right back with John Vincent and his pigs. Wait till you see these pigs. Oh, boy.